Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Tanhaag praises Alejandro Garnacho after amazing performance versus Sheriff Tiraspol. Erik Tanhaag was happy with his side's display against Sheriff. Manchester United were comfortable 3-0 winners with goals from Diogo Dalot, Marcus Rashford and Cristiano Ronaldo. The host dominated the game from the beginning, keeping plenty of the ball. United fans were excited to see Alejandro Garnacho on the team sheet. The Argentine had a good game and looked composite throughout. In his post-match interview, Tanhaag praised Garnacho for his performance. I was not happy with him in early weeks of the season. The last few weeks, I was happy with him. A better attitude, more resilience. Garnacho played well. He was good in his action, so that was good to see. Yes, happy with the game, but we always want more. We scored 3, but we should have won at least 5-0, Tanhaag said. Tanhaag was asked about substituting Anthony in the second half, to which he replied, "No, it was more or less planned. I wanted to see Cristiano and Marcus Rashford closer together, and I thought Garnacho was playing quite well. Seeing Ronaldo get his goal was great. The team created for him, and we know he has the capability to finish. He needed a goal, and now I am confident there will be more goals." Erik Tanhaag reveals reason for starting Cristiano Ronaldo for Manchester United against Sheriff Tiraspol. Manchester United manager Erik Tanhaag gave Cristiano Ronaldo a start for the Red Devils against Sheriff Tiraspol in the Europa League after his recent suspension, and the Dutch manager believes the Portugal international is an important part of the squad. The 37-year-old refused to come on as a substitute against Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. Consequently, he did not travel with the squad to Stamford Bridge for the game against Chelsea. The 5-time Ballon d'Or winner was fined 2 weeks of wages and trained with the youth team. However, he was restored to the first team prior to Sheriff making their way to Old Trafford. Speaking to BT Sport via Metro, on what convinced him to restore Ronaldo to the starting lineup, Tanhaag said, "In that part, he doesn't have to convince me, he has to convince me on the pitch. He gets the opportunity, and he is an important part of the squad." Tanhaag praised Ronaldo by adding, "Yes, he kept going and the team kept going to put them in the right position. He kept going to get himself in the right positions. He didn't give up. I think that's what his whole career has been about. That's why he is good, and in the end, he got the reward for it. The pressure is always there. Ronaldo knows that, and we have to deal with it. All Manchester United players know that. All top scorers need that every time. The confirmation they can do it. Tonight, again, he got his confirmation, and he will grow from it. He is hungry, he plays with desire, and wants to score goals as many as possible. He has to invest a lot, and the team has to invest a lot to put him in the right positions." Ronaldo seemed more motivated against Sheriff, and the Portuguese star got his third goal of a campaign that has been rather underwhelming for him. The legendary number 7 has featured a total of 13 times for the club this season. Facundo Pellistri is not worried as he waits to make senior debut for Manchester United. Manchester United youngster Facundo Pellistri is not worried about not yet making his senior debut for the Red Devils. The Uruguayan is looking forward to the day he dons the red shirt for the first team. The 20-year-old signed for the Old Trafford side in the summer of 2020 from Penarol. After half a season with the youth side, the forward joined Deportivo Alaves on 2 different loan spells. Now back in Manchester, Palestri is waiting for his opportunity to represent United. Speaking to the club's official website, the Uruguayan claimed that he was calm about his situation with the Red Devils. He went on to say, "Well, I am quite calm and relaxed about it. I have played in a lot of preseason and friendly games for the club, but I'm still to make my debut for a number of different reasons, really. I have also been out on loan a lot, but this time I have stayed put, and so I'm searching for my opportunity. But I am pretty chilled as I wait for that moment to come around." The 20-year-old played a part in the Old Trafford side's preseason under Erik Tanhaag. However, the forward picked up an injury during the course of the friendly fixtures and was unavailable in the initial few weeks of the campaign. Palestri has been on the bench in several of United's recent fixtures. However, he's yet to see a minute of competitive action under the Dutch manager. Luke Shaw proves why he is now Erik Tanhaag's first-choice left-back. Manchester United defender Luke Shaw continued his fine run of form with another impressive cameo against Sheriff Tiraspol in the Europa League last night. The England star was out of contention for a starting role last month due to the form of Tyrell Malacia. However, the left-back has managed to turn around his fortunes. Shaw was impressive for the Three Lions in their 3-3 draw against Germany, and he has since been reinstated into the starting lineup by United manager Erik Tanhaag. The 27-year-old recently delivered a superb assist for Casemiro's light-headed equalizer against Chelsea in the Premier League, and he replicated the feat for Marcus Rashford last night. Malacia started against Sheriff in the Europa League yesterday, but Dalot was replaced shortly after the hour mark by Shaw, so Malacia went on to play on the right side, while Shaw took the left one. Within 2 minutes, the England ace provided the assist for Rashford. Aside from his goal contribution, the former Southampton graduate created 3 chances with a pass accuracy of 96%. He also won 100% of his duels. Shaw has picked up his form at the right time for United and is now the first choice left back for the league games. The competition from Malacia has brought the best out of him. His recent displays should guarantee his World Cup spot with England. After a terrific Euro 2020 showing last summer, Shaw has another big part to play for the Three Lions in Qatar this winter. Prior to that, United have another 5 games to play with 3 more in the league. Shaw should fancy his chances of starting in each of those top-flight matches based on his current form. The Red Devils will entertain West Ham United at Old Trafford in Sunday's afternoon kick-off. France manager tells Raphael Varane to get fit or forget the World Cup. France manager Didier Deschamps has fired a warning to Manchester United defender Raphael Varane before the World Cup. The 29-year-old walked off the pitch injured in United's draw 1-1 with Chelsea. He was visibly upset, hiding his face with his shirt, fearing that he would miss the World Cup due to the injury. In an interview with Brut via Get Football in News France, Deschamps clarified that he will not take injured players to Qatar. He said, "Everything depends on how long they will have been out for, the number of matches they will have played between their injury and when they join up with us, and as third aspect, which is the competition in that position. I have said it before, I have never gone to a major competition with an injured player. Going to a major competition with the players who aren't fit takes up too much attention, and for those who do play it, takes up the medical staff's time. The World Cup begins in less than 1 month. Erik Tanhaag has already made it clear that the Frenchman won't feature for United again until the international tournament. Varan has been immense for United this season. He has formed a robust and dominating partnership with Lisandro Martinez at the back. In 11 appearances for the Red Devils, he has helped his side to register 5 clean sheets. He will be gutted if he fails to recover on time. His inavailability will also be horror news for France. He is their best centre-back and played a crucial role in their World Cup win in 2018. However, Deschamps is in no mood to bend for any player, no matter how important he is to the squad. Apart from Varan, Les Bleus are also stressing the fitness of Paul Pogba, who is key to their midfield. N'Golo Kante is already ruled out of the tournament due to a long-term injury. David De Gea willing to stay at Man United on significantly reduced terms. Manchester United and Erik Tanhaag have massive decisions to make before the season ends with regard to some of their stars whose contractual terms expire in a few months. A particularly high-profile example is that of David De Gea, who finds himself in a tricky situation with so much uncertainty looming over his long-term future at Old Trafford. The Spaniard is likely to become a free agent at the end of the season unless he is offered a new deal. United also have an option of triggering a 1-year extension clause on his current arrangement. However, Tanhaag faces a dilemma. Should he persist with the fan favourite and undoubtedly a club legend in the eyes of many, or get rid of De Gea, who does not necessarily align with the way he wants to play football? The shot-stopper himself has publicly come out indicating that he is willing to put pen to paper on fresh terms that would keep him at United for the considerable future. The Athletic's Laurie Whitewell and Paul Ballus report that a realistic solution to the De Gea fiasco is to tie him down to negotiations in which significantly reduced terms in the main item on the agenda. As per Whitewell and Ballus, De Gea said in the summer he wished to sign his future to United and he would be open to reducing his wage to do so. The 31-year-old accepts he is very well remunerated even after the 20% cut for United failing to qualify for the Champions League and is settled in Manchester. The one condition the 31-year-old has before accepting lower wages, as indicated by The Athletic, is to remain as the Red Devils' starting goalkeeper. The club, alert to the situation, is already on the hunt for a top alternative or replacement for De Gea. Tony Cotton, United's chief goalkeeping scout, is spearheading the search for a new goalkeeper and is said to have Porto's goalkeeper Diogo Costa and Athletic Bilbao's Unai Simon at the top of his wish list. Man United eyeing 23-year-old Diogo Costa as a replacement for De Gea. Manchester United are looking to bring in a new goalkeeper at the end of this season, with David De Gea struggling to adapt to Erik Tanhaag's system. According to a report from The Athletic, 23-year-old Porto goalkeeper Diogo Costa is being eyed as a replacement for the Spanish international. De Gea has been an excellent shot stopper for Manchester United since he joined the club under Sir Alex Ferguson. However, his subpar distribution with the ball has been a concern for a new manager Tanhaag, who prefers a keeper that can play out of the back. The report from Athletics adds that the Spanish international is currently on wages of around £375,000 a week, and Tanhaag expects a player on such wages to be compatible with his philosophy and system. Costa has been highly impressive for Porto this season, and his distribution is considerably better than the Manchester United star. The young shot stopper has saved 3 penalties in the UEFA Champions League this season, and his performances have caught the attention of the top European clubs. Apart from Costa, Spanish international Unai Simon is on Manchester United's radar as well. It will be interesting to see if the Red Devils manage to agree on a deal with Porto for the 23-year-old shot stopper in the coming months. The player has a €60 million release clause in his current contract. Manchester United staff have watched the Porto ace in action this season, and the club's chief goalkeeping scout Tony Cotton has been scouring Europe for a player who can sort out the club's goalkeeping situation for the foreseeable future. Bringing in a quality goalkeeper seems to be Tanhaag's primary target for now. Jonathan David reveals desire to play for massive club amidst links to Manchester United. Lille forward Jonathan David has revealed his desire to play for a massive club in the future amidst links to Manchester United. The 22-year-old would take the opportunity if presented with it. The Canadian currently plies his trade in Ligue 1. He joined the French side in the summer of 2020 from Belgian outfit Gent, and the youngster won the league with Les Dogs in his debut campaign. Speaking to Sky Sports about his future, David admitted to wanting to take the next step in his career. He went on to say, "The next step is growing, having more ambition and a bigger club. Every player wants to play for a massive club in their life, so I think if I had the chance to do it, I will go for it for sure." The Canadian has started the current campaign in fine form for Lille. In 12 appearances for Les Dogs in Ligue 1, the centre forward has scored 9 goals and provided 3 assists. The Old Trafford side have struggled to find the back of the net in the current campaign. Our midfielders have had to chip in with crucial goals in the last few matches. Thus, getting someone clinical up front to lead the line should be the club's priority in the coming transfer windows. Will David be a serious option for the Red Devils in the future? Only time will tell. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.